Hey guys,
Hey,
it's Risby,
and it's Milljoy.
and today is the
Sunday, July 17th.
Oh yes, that's it.
2011.
And
Episode 8 of We've Got Some
to say.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well, we wanted to cover some topics, but we had some requests
Relationships.
about relationships.
Yes.
So we're gonna cover that today.
Yep.
And we're gonna talk about different stages of relationships, from a friendship to a divorce.
Yeah.
And we're gonna use like real examples of people that we all know.
Yep.
And we're gonna start from there.
Yep. Okay, so this week, Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony have announced that they're divorcing again.
Splitsville.
Okay, so my thing is this. They were going to divorce already, and they worked it out. I think this was before she had the twin.
Yes.
And then they were able to work it out for this long, and now there is no more working it out. I don't get it. I don't know. I think they should try a little harder.
I mean, because this is going to be her second divorce, and this is his third. I think they've both been married a couple times here.
Yeah.
Marriage just might not be for you.
I don't think so. I think they should work it out. I think they should stay together.
I don't even know if they hadn't even said what the real reason was. Or no, I didn't hear anybody cheating or nothing.
I just think they might not be getting along. And so sometimes when people don't get along, I'm just leaving, I'm divorced. No, work it out. It doesn't mean that nothing's ever going to change. It just means that everything isn't always going to be bright and sunny. Marriage isn't that. So if you expect
marriage is work.
Thank you. If you're expecting to be happy all the time, then you got another thing coming. People been married 50 years. They done had 30 good years.
And 20 bad ones.
10 okay ones. And 10 horrible ones. But they stuck it out. It's marriage. That's what you're supposed to do.
And they've been married 7 years. I mean,
the
baby's only like 3, so
thank you. Don't do that.
What happened? I don't know, but they're trying to be very private about it, and they just want us to know, first what's going on, and they're trying to be private about the matter and handle it civilly, because they got kids.
They shouldn't divorce. I'm really against this. J-Lo, Mark Anthony, I'm sincerely against this divorce. I believe you two can work it out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Speaking of that, something that we didn't talk about beforehand.
What?
Guess who decided? I seen it on the cover of a gossip magazine, so I don't know how true it is.
For who?
But guess who I heard is going to finally decide to get married?
Who?
Little Angelina and Brad Pitt.
What?
They're finally deciding to get married.
Wait a minute.
Because remember before they were like, Angelina was like, well, we're not going to get married until everyone has the right to marry. So now that gay people can get married, that's what they meant. So now that gay people can get married, they finally going to jump the broom. After 17 kids.
That's what I was going to get on. They picked up all the kids around the world.
Yes.
Every kid that was talking about the Michael Jackson song, We Are the World. They collected everybody.
Thank you.
And now they want to sit there and say, let's do this together.
After 17 million children, they're going to get married. They damn near adopted me. And now they're going to get married.
Do you see the cost of us on the bottom of the screen?
Thank you.
15 cents a day will support me and Joy, okay? Why not me?
I swear it. Now they're finally going to get married. So, shut up. I seriously hope they get married. I do. Although, once they get married, they might break up. Because you know what happens.
Yes.
You know what happens.
When you wait so long, got all the kids in the tribal people together.
Then you get married and get mad. I never should have married you.
Get divorced like in a year.
Thank you. This is horrible. I can't believe
I think maybe they had a good thing going, not getting married. I mean, look at Oprah and Stedman. I mean, maybe it was. I'm just saying. Maybe for some people, marriage ain't it. I mean,
you could use another example. Why don't you use Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Oprah. I mean,
no, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell is a good, example of people that have been together forever, so they don't need to get married.
I mean, hey, what's wrong with Oprah? They together?
No, they're not.
I mean, look, they together.
No, they're not.
They together. Ain't that right, Gail? No, I was like,
baby, boom. I don't think so, boom. No.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm happy.
This is not the episode where we put Oprah's tea on the table, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, we'll take that back then. But I'm happy for them if that's what they decide to do.
What they do?
You know, and get married. Maybe they can counsel Jennifer and Mark on how to be together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe Jennifer need a black kid in there. Call Diddy. Take that.
No. Diddy was never gonna marry her.
I agree with you on that one.
Ever.
I don't think
he ain't married his baby mama. He ain't marrying.
He ain't married one of them baby mamas.
He ain't marrying the girlfriend, the baby mama, or the hoe. He
So,
ain't get married.
No.
He
I
ain't
just make some baby.
all.
And see, I'm glad that, you know, speaking of hoes, you know, I'm glad Casey knew.
Cassie.
Oh, Cassie, sorry, that's her name. You know what I'm saying? That she know not to get there with him. She know not to. That's all she says it's going to be. It's going to be them. You know what? Weird. Anyway.
It's me and you.
Anyway.
Now.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of just me and you.
Okay, I quit.
Speaking of me and you, you know, we had a good celebration happen this week, you know, with
really?
Monica and, you know, Shannon Brown, you know.
Yeah.
They renewed their vows in front of their friends and had a reception. And
they had a real wedding, y'all.
Basically.
They did what black folks do. We just gonna go get married real quick. Then we gonna have us a wedding and a reception, give us time to plan.
Yes.
We just really want to be married. Yeah, that's what black folks do.
Hey, they did it well.
I thought it was nice.
They did it well. She looked really nice in her dress. And I mean, and my thing with weddings now, what happened to the traditional way of wearing suits and wearing like real shoes? When did the blazer and jeans become the new outfit for you to wear? I mean, what happened? Yeah. We can't wear the pants with the color line going down the side of the leg anymore, the red. What happened to the cummerbunds? You know what I'm saying? What happened to the nice little lapel? Something. What happened? Now it's a blazer, you know, your polo shirt, and some jeans.
Yep. They might as well have been in the backyard with tiki torches.
Well, what happened? When did that change?
I don't agree with that. You know, so many people are so non-traditional because most people have traditional weddings and they don't work. So I guess they figure if they do the completely opposite, have a completely non-traditional wedding, that's going to somehow reverse the jinx. Not quite.
No. If it don't work, it don't work.
Thank you. I don't care what you do.
I don't care if you wore the baddest suit, if you wore the hottest dress.
Thank you.
If y'all break up 6 months from now, it wasn't meant to be.
Thank you. What
you know what I'm saying? Hey.
What can you do and why? What did you think I would? I'm sorry. I went back into my Family Ties. I'm sorry because I said, what can you do? Then I thought of the Family Ties, and that song is awesome.
Really?
Don't judge me.
That's all. I didn't judge. I just said really.
You judged me. I felt the judging. Speaking of judging, Evelyn, or should I call you Jennifer?
Oh,
because you judging.
I'm not judging anybody, boo.
So here's the thing. So on this upcoming week's episode of Basketball Wives,
VH1,
VH1. So Evelyn and Jennifer are going to get into it over Jennifer's comments that she made to a radio personality, I believe it was in Cleveland. My thing, we listened to it, we really did, and I didn't feel like Jennifer said anything wrong, only because it's all the same stuff that she said last season.
Yes.
If you think about it. She said she was iffy about it before then. And what Jennifer said in the interview was like, you know what, I think he's a media whore. You know, why would you put yourself through that again? But in the end, she's my friend, and if she's happy, then that's all that matters.
So yeah, I don't think Evelyn actually, you know, really listened to what she was saying. Because you remember back last season when she went on that trip and met Ocho Cinco and had her little overnight rendezvous. And she came back and told Jennifer about it. I mean, if you saw the same episode that we saw, Jennifer's body language told you all she was thinking.
It really did.
When she told her, you know, what she did and what happened when she was there. And, you know, she was already saying, I don't know, girl. I don't know. So that already told you her reservations about it. And don't tell me she haven't said nothing to you before.
Thank
you. She has. You just
so.
and she said the same thing to you that she said on that radio station. She didn't bash you.
Thank you.
She just said that Ocho Cinco is a media whore, which he
is.
And Evelyn is too.
Exactly. So,
I mean, come on now.
I mean, Evelyn should really get over it. I mean, hopefully she's over it by now. I know because they're done taping and we're just watching it now. But I seriously hope that she's over it because there's no reason for her to be angry about what she said. She may not have liked it, which may have, initiated the anger. But just because you don't like it doesn't mean that your friend's not telling the truth.
Yes.
Trust me. I've been there before. I've been on the Jennifer end. When your friend is trying to tell you the truth and they don't want to, and you don't want to believe it, and then they reject it, that hurts the truth-telling friend just as much as it does the other friend. But 9 times out of 10, the truth-telling friend is going to be there when the other friend gets over being angry and the relationship's over and they're back friends again. And I mean, trust and believe.
And then to come to find, they've been friends for over a decade. So, I mean, you're going to throw away your, friendship of so many years over something she said. And if she felt like it was something that she wouldn't have said, just based on how your friendship has played throughout all 3 seasons so far, is she never went against you on nothing. She supported you even when you were stupid. She supported you when you said some dumb crap. And she would, she still supported you. She might gave her 2 cents about it, but she was still your friend. So why all of a sudden now you feel like, oh, I need to talk about her, and now you want to blast her in this upcoming episode about what she said on the radio station? If she felt it was something you wouldn't have said, she wouldn't have said it. I don't get that from her character. I don't get that at all. How she's one of the besides Tammy, who I like on the show. Jennifer has been pretty straightforward. I mean, some things I don't agree with her siding with Evelyn on, but it was at the end of the day she was supporting her friend. She is, and I think Evelyn needs to think about how she's going about.
She needs to think about Chad Ocho Cinco. No. And about this wedding that I swear to God they're never going to have. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, oops, my bad. But I don't think I'm wrong.
I don't know. I mean, you have 2 people that like the camera so much. Every time the camera flashes, both her and Ocho's like...
No. Evelyn, let me tell you what you need. You need you a man, honey. You're so silly. You need you a real man. Somebody that has money, because you can't go back to broke. I know this, but
yes, I understand that.
But you need you somebody, a self-made man, behind the scenes, who don't want all the attention. Yeah. If you want to be out in the limelight, that's fine. But find you a man that doesn't, and that can support you and be your backbone, and you be his. Ocho Cinco is not for you, bro. I mean, you may not like this, but he's not for you.
Have you heard some of the comments he says?
Thank you.
Like some of the things that he says, like. Who said it was okay to say that?
Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know where he gets that from. And you feel like because who you are, I'm supposed to be like,
thank you.
Fall over. Ooh, it's Ocho. No.
No, nigga. Your name Chad.
Thank you. Please. Johnson at that.
Please.
So I don't know. Let me tell you, I ain't into all that. I don't care if you earn $1 or you have $1.2 million. At the end of the day, if I don't like what you're saying and what you about, I don't got to talk to you.
At the end of the day, you have to be a man, honey. I don't care what type of money you got. If you ain't a man, you don't matter.
Thank you. And women, take heed of that when you dating people.
Thank you.
And take the time to learn these people.
Thank you.
And if you don't like what they talking about, don't stay there.
Thank you.
If you don't like it, don't be afraid to say, you know what, this ain't it.
Thank you. Let it go. You can walk away.
Yes.
If the sex is whack, don't do it no more.
No.
Hello.
There is stores.
Message.
I'm just saying, but take your time and building a friendship with people first. Don't jump into bed and then try to find out about them later.
Thank you.
Take the time, be friends, get to know each other, and then go the right way. And maybe eventually you'll be that one walking down the aisle.
Eventually.
With no problem.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You don't have to be that bridesmaid no more.
No, you don't. Eventually you'll be a bride. And if not, so what? Be content with you. And that's what matters.
And hey, if you want to be that hoe, do it well.
Thank you. Get paid for what you do, bro.
Do it well. That's all I got to say. I ain't knocking them hoes out there.
That's it. I think I'm done.
Yeah,
I think I'm spent.
I'm done now.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.
See us next week.
On the episode, what, 9?
9.
All right, we're moving right along.
Follow us on Twitter. Follow our channel on YouTube.
Do it all. Peace out.